Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to open a package from good friend of the channel, Savannah Lion. Let me get you a previous present here, which has to be present in the video. The lion sent me a lion with a nice die, and Lion is one of the oldest supporters of the channel, so I'm very thankful for his continuous, loyal, and long-term support. He has sent me a package. He told me to open this around Christmas, so that's what I do. There was a letter on top of here. I haven't opened anything yet, so we're gonna do this together. I always love getting stuff from you, not because I want stuff, but I think it's very thoughtful that, yeah, Patreons, YouTube channel members, viewers in general, supporters of the channel send something over to show their appreciation, and I always appreciate that, and I always make a video of every single thing I got. Yeah, let's see if I can, yeah, I can easily access here. I got like this envelope, and in here I put all the letters and all the cards. Not the Magic the Gathering cards, I put those in a binder, but all the letters and all the postcards I got from you over the years, and it's quite a pile. So I'm very thankful for that. Let's see what the Lions sent over. I hope you couldn't see my address, because that would not be nice. But if you could have, I will try to blur it out or make it black. We'll see. You still hear my voice. I just was thinking about that. That might not be the best idea. But yeah. Let's see what the Lion sent over. Okay. Jürgen, so that is apparently for me. I see a Christmas card here, I guess. Jürgen and family, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and an awesome 2026. I have to read it right. Your mate Hans. Thanks a lot, Hans. Ooh, big letter. Maybe I need to read this. And then we're gonna have a look what Hans sent over. Oh, that seems like a long letter. I hope I can read your handwriting, Hans. I will do my best. Dear Jürgen, though when I'm writing this, mid-November, you will hopefully be getting and reading this on camera around Christmas. Yes, we do. Now you know a bit, and some of your viewers know a little as well. Not as well, I fill in stuff. That's what I used to do. I don't know, my head does that. I just wanted to share a bit this year of my story. Oh, that's okay. Not to sound sad or hoping for pity, but just so we all know the true meaning of life. I think it was 42, right? Just joking. We have to keep it a little lighthearted. Hoping somebody takes something from it. Yeah, if only one person uses advice, then we're already good. Now January started stressful with one assignment finished and having to find a new one, including the solicitation and the needed paperwork for working abroad. Yeah, I know. Hans actually left the Netherlands. He is, I believe, moving to France. At least that was the latest plan I knew. Managed to get through my mental state. My mental state was not so good in having no support from my home front in mental nor physically. Yeah, I know. Hans had a little bit of a rough time. Hey, you numbered this. This is nice. Hans, it is what it is sometimes, right? With the travel, new job, work, stress, and having to maintain the 3,500 square meter garden and simultaneously doing major renovations, I felt the energy draining day by day. Yeah, I can imagine. To top my emotional state off, the wife thought she was bored, said she was bored with me and was going to leave me. Oh no. Yeah, I talked to Hans over the recent months a lot, and yeah, I knew that was the case, and that of course is not something anybody hopes would happen in their life, right? Surprise. Well, maybe not, and I had been blind to the signs, so can actually only blame myself for not acting appropriate sooner. Yeah, there's always two people involved, Hans, but I get what you mean. Love blinds for sure, but when they hit you hard enough, vision returns. Unfortunately, it does, my friend. After that, well, I moved out of my, by now, ex-wife 2 months. Later, my youngest son went to live with her, and out of practical reasons, second move I did. Then another 3 months later, my oldest son also moved into his own apartment, so that's kind of good, right? In both occasions, I was only allowed to provide the rental base and the trailer. No further invitations, but hold no grudge. And then, of course, the house I had been totally renovating over the last 25 years, almost finished, had to be sold to divide the money. Yeah, that's shitty, man. This because my income could not match the new taxation. I put in every last cent of my money into my home and family during 35-year relation. Also, everything in and around the house had to be valued, and according to Dutch legislation, had to be divided in 50-50. So I had to pay for the things I had bought. You know, everything. Yeah, everything you bought, and you had to pay for it again. I get it. And to that, add to that legal stuff, all the paperwork, alimony for youngest, and a lot of cost I had not even realized. Man, you didn't get a break. It bled me dry and had to do it all on my own. The tears I have cried this year could fill an Olympic pool. Jesus, man. So I did the physical, mental, but mainly spiritual work. Took every last bit of energy to get out of the black hole. Yeah, I can imagine if your whole world crumbles on top of you and around you, then yeah, you need every little bit of energy to cope with that, man. And go from dark to shade to light. No, that sounds at least positive here. In this process, my spirituality was a great foundation, and it helped guide me to where I'm going. Put also very much the support I got from Petra and you. If you guys don't know who Petra is, she was a patron of the channel for a very long time as well. Also had some unfortunately very negative stuff in life going on. That's why we don't hear from her a lot anymore. For the rest of the community, well, there was support, and though nobody truly reached out to me apart from P and J, that's I guess Petra and Jürgen, I also understand that. Everybody has their own problems. Yeah, sometimes it's not on people's radar how we are, and especially if we're private about it. I mean, that's logical. I think, and that's not something, of course, on the other hand, you wear like a t-shirt, like, hey, look at me, it's going badly, so how would people know how bad you feel? So, but I get it. You shouldn't be sad about that. Everybody has their own problems, sorrow, and well, to be honest, most people have trouble with listening and supporting. That does not fit the 3D economical system. I don't know what you mean by 3D economical system, but I think I get, yeah, people often are not used to other people being honest about their feelings anymore. That's true. Now, as I said, no sorrow, pity, feeling sorry for me. There are many more like me, and a lot of them are worse off than me. So this all gave me the chance to totally change over the life of all work, no play, into more relaxed one. Now that's good. Quit my job, ended my company, and I'm moving to France. Okay, I was right. Mid-January. Mocking a 2 months detour via Germany because I was not intending on being all alone in an empty house with Christmas and New Year's. I understand that. Have no idea what I will do there yet, but my guidance will tell me when the time is right. That's good. Have faith. Have bought the house with vegetable garden, grass, pond, and garage in cash. That's good, I guess. So no fresh start, no debt. Further, my hard work and meant in my old house still leaves me with a financial reserve to sit out multiple years. That's very good, man. So you at least have something left over. So do not worry about me. Hereby I'm donating the one ring over to you. My job was to safeguard it until I was ready to live a more simple life, as hobbits do. So the message to everybody is, just by being there for a friend, life is can mean a lot, of course. Okay, life is short. Live today. Love each other. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, everybody. Hans. Very emotional letter, Hans. Very brave, I think. Thanks a lot for sharing that with us, because I know a lot of the people on the channel were wondering where you are and why you're not around anymore. It's good to know it's not good to know you were in a bad place, but I knew you were in a bad place, but it's good to know you're in a better place now. I think that's very important, and yeah, I'm happy to hear that. And very brave and honest letter here. I'm going to keep, of course, as I showed you, I keep all of them, but stuff like this, I think I need to read multiple times to grasp the complete meaning of it and impact on a certain person. So thanks a lot, Lion. And he not only was sharing his story, but again, I told him he shouldn't send me anything. I get it. It's very sweet, but he did anyways, as he always does. I think that's his way of showing his appreciation, and I appreciate that. But yeah, doesn't take away from the fact that going through a rough time and knowing that even if it's really, really rough, it can get, and most of the time it will get better again. So maybe that's a good summary of everything. He talked about the One Ring, folks. So I would expect there to be a One Ring in here, which would be fun, of course, because it's like safeguarding it, as he wrote, which is interesting. Oh, it's a whole frame, I guess. Ooh. Let's see if we can open that up a little more. Yeah, folks, let Hans know in the comments if you sympathize, or just say hi. Maybe you don't have to sympathize or whatever. It is what it is. I mean, I think most of you would, hearing that it didn't go that well over the last year. But on the other hand, as long as you say hi, let him know you're thinking of him or whatever, that's probably a good thing. Let's see what he got here. Ooh, very nice. the One Ring. That's like a whole scene here. That's very cool. Gollum, Patient Plodder, and Frodo and Sam, of course. Very nice, Hans. This is going to get a very prominent space in the collection and in the man cave, as I always appreciate these kind of things. Thanks a lot for that, and thanks a lot for sharing the story. I think, yeah, it's very clear you had a very rough time, and I'm happy you were able to get back on track a little bit, at least for now. So, saying that, folks, this happens here as well. We share stories, Magic the Gathering stories, people we meet through Magic the Gathering. We read a letter for 15 minutes. It is what it is. I'm totally fine with this. Again, let Hans know. Say hi in the comments to Hans. I think that would be nice. And yeah, in the meanwhile, sit down, think about what you got, be thankful, stay healthy, stay frosty. I talk to you next time. Bye bye.